or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? It is HT, the most glorious day of the week. Chapters down below, sub button right there. We got a hot one. I'm trying to post two, but more than likely this will probably be the only one for today because I'm backlogged. So either way, thank you guys for tuning in. We's about to check these buttons. Without further ado, let's enjoy the HT. Let's go. All right, first up, for the Tekken community coming together to call bullshit on a tournament. Everybody literally saying you never paid us and it's been a year. Buttons that need to be checked, and yes, that is a long ass title, so let's unpack this. Unfortunately, a lot of pro players is coming through from the Tekken community. This just posted in the last few days. They're saying, look, I didn't want to go about it this route, but I've been emailing y'all, I've been contacting y'all any way I can, and you've simply been ignoring us. I haven't got paid. Then others is coming out saying the same thing. We haven't got paid. Let's pick it up right here. So somebody by the name of Falcon Tetsu, I should say, posted this. Let's say Tekken player from Germany. You see all his information down here. Well, he posted this the other day saying, I didn't want to do this, but at some point you have to. Last year in August, I won Dojo in Switzerland, where first place gets 2,000 CHF. And I looked that up. I believe that's a little over $2,400 USD. I haven't received any money up to this day, and all messages and emails got ignored. Promised same day pay, and now it's been over a year pay up. Holy, hold on. Let's hold that shit. No, we're not doing that. It's one thing, and I say this about TOs, not TOs, but tournaments all the time that don't pay up, because we unfortunately see this a lot in the FGC. It's one thing when you're up front and saying, hey, give me a week, I'm finna pay you. It's coming, but in about a month. You know, something like that. That way we're all on the same page, baby. But when you talking about same day pay to over a year, and the dude hasn't got paid. No, miss me with that. No. Then you're gonna ignore the emails and all the messages? No, we not doing that. What's going on? I understand pro players, people in general, they don't wanna do this. They don't wanna go to Twitter and public and all that. It gets messy, right? Matter of fact, a lot of people say in the community, dude, you shouldn't do it this way, right? You could burn bridges. You should contact them first. Keep that shit in private. That's the way to do it. That's professional. But you clearly heard the man say, all my messages and all my emails have been ignored for over a year. Unfortunately, he had no choice. And unfortunately, it's happening to a lot more. Check this out. If we go down below, community is responding. We distance ourselves from the pit. Unfortunately, there are also players from Switzerland who are still owed money by them. It's a shame to see something like that cast such a negative light on our community. I got 4th and didn't receive nothing as well. I got 5th and didn't receive nothing as well. Important that prize money is correctly and paid on time, it's correctly and paid on time. Hope they're able to pay all prize money by the end of the year. Continuing on right here, sorry to hear that, man. Esports is a really nasty business at times. And then somebody else tags them, but I'll read that because they actually give an update. So anyway, others are like, looking at their Twitter, seems like they just stopped doing anything after the event. Doubt you'll see the money, except if you sue them. I didn't receive money as well, so that's another player. So what, we got 4 players now? Hope you get paid soon, but the belt is pretty nice. No. No, we're not doing that. I know that whoever made that comment means well. They're trying to do glass half full. I get all that. But no, we're not doing, but the belt looks nice. I need the check to look nice. The belt ain't gonna pay my rent, homie. And if I pawn it, it ain't gonna, who gonna let me pawn a belt? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, the belt could look beautiful, but I need that money. You know what I'm saying? Either way, well, some people, man, and it continues. We got another player, another one right here saying, I got 5th. It was my last offline and I didn't receive anything too, but they explained to me the issue. Okay, hold on, pause right here. I actually didn't read this one yet. So they did some explanation to this person, which is weird. Why wouldn't you explain to first place and these other people, but you explaining to 5th place? I'm very confused. Anyway, let's go back. But they explained to me the issue. I can understand, but it's true that it starts to be long. Okay, here's where I have a problem with that comment. There's no explanation. How are you gonna post, I haven't received nothing either, but they explained it to me? Where's the explanation? Like, what we talking about? That's what everybody wants to know, where the money is. Nobody's receiving communication. That's like the biggest thing, right? Somehow you did. We need some answers, baby. Where are the answers? He says, I can understand, but it's true, it starts to be long. Listen, when you go from same day pay to over a year, it don't start to be long. It's a long. In day 2 and 3, it's a long. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to pay. You know how many sponsors I've said this too many times. I'm gonna hold my thoughts for after. But check this out. Oddly enough, we have a response from the Pit. Now, I did some research on them because I've never heard of them in my life. Apparently, they were on the TWT. As far as I can tell, they're actually the biggest tournament, at least they were, in Switzerland for Tekken. They posted this last year saying the Pit Tekken Tournament, TWT 24 Dojo, don't miss your chance to participate in the biggest Tekken tournament in Switzerland. Registrations are limited to 128. Don't miss to register. This is a video, it's a short video, check it out.
Everyone, and welcome to the Pit Tekken 8 tournament. Grab your calendars because the event will take place on August 10, 2024. It will take place at the Forum Fribourg in Switzerland. The maximum capacity of participants is 108 players. We will let you know your pool schedule soon enough. Registration prices are 50 francs with full access included. But don't wait too long because fees will be added for late comers. Activities will be offered throughout the day and of course open to the public. Registrations are open, so go for it. The cash prizes will be distributed as such. Remember, more players will be registered and more points will be awarded to you. Apartment Kitchen Vibes will provide food during all elimination phases and big thank you to them. So what are you waiting for? Get ready for the next bottle.
Isn't that the fanciest promotion? It's just a person standing in front of a green screen and all this kind of random graphics. I don't know who that person is. She probably, I don't know if she's a Tekken player or not. But yeah, biggest tournament in Germany for some Tekken. I'm sorry, Switzerland. For some Tekken. This is my first time hearing of it. Anyway, the Pit actually responds to the blowback right here. They posted this, just yesterday, saying 1 year since the tournament, prizes still unpaid, we won't hide it. There's so much wrong with this statement, and it begins in the first sentence. First edition, unexpected issues, extra costs. Disagreements, not an excuse, just facts. We could have canceled. We chose to deliver. We'll settle this by December 2025. Okay. Can we go back to the first sentence? It's been a year since the tournament. Prize is still unpaid. We're not going to hide it. Bitch, it's been a year. Ain't nothing been hidden. You haven't contacted people in a year. But now you make an announcement a year later talking about we ain't gonna hide it. What are we talking? First edition, unexpected issues, extra costs, disagreements, not an excuse, just a fact. Then they go on to say, we could have canceled. We chose to deliver. What the hell did you deliver? You didn't pay nobody. Literally nobody got paid. What is you delivering? No, you gave a belt. We chose to deliver these nice shiny wrestling belts. No, that's not delivering, bitch. Is this Uber Eats? No, you're not delivering. Just because you run it, listen, you can have the lights, camera, action all you want. It literally means jack shit if you don't give the prizes. You can do all of that. I don't know how many sponsors I work with, y'all, and they're late on the payment and they got all these excuses and they always say, oh, our bad. You know what? As a gift, we would like to give you a free. No, I want my money. I got bills. I got to feed my kids. I don't want the free. If you want to give me the free after you pay me, be my guest. But I don't need the free and I don't need the excuses. I need my money. What you talking about? But we chose to deliver. No, you should have shut down. Where he says, we could have canceled. You should have canceled. If you knew you were gonna unexpected costs and disagree, you should have canceled, my dude. You don't keep the shit if you know you can't pay people. We could have canceled. We chose to deliver on that bullshit. I'm sorry, man. I deal with this so much. I've been doing button check for 8 years. I've been doing it full time for 2 years. So I've dealt with my share of sponsors. Don't get me wrong, some of them are amazing. Some of them are really amazing, but there's a lot that are not. So anyway, there's an update down below. I don't know if this is like a repost or something like this, like they added to it. Right here, we could have canceled. We held on to deliver a real show. They held on to deliver a real show. They said, shit, we can't pay nobody, but the people want a real show. They're gonna appreciate, you know what? They're really gonna appreciate this at the end of the day because at least they got a real show. Fucking logic. The logic of esports, right? And then underneath that, it says we will settle by December. Okay, check this out, the pit. Apparently your Twitter has ghost out. A lot of people are like, they haven't done shit after the tournament. They haven't even posted really on Twitter. If you settle this by December, what, you get 2 months, which I highly doubt you will, because nobody's got paid. So where are you gonna come up with the money? Where are you gonna get the money? Like, I don't know. It doesn't even look like you're doing tournaments anymore, so I highly doubt that. It looks like you're trying to buy yourself more time, hoping people will forget, or trying to figure out how to just like escape altogether. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if you do though, by some off chance, if you do, I know this sounds messed up, and people are like, hell no, but there's gonna be a great chance you'll be forgiven. There's gonna be a great chance you'll be forgiven because people, I know I've been in this situation, they're not even expecting the money anymore. They've been through all these roller coasters of shit, how I'm gonna pay this, I was expecting this, like I really could use that right about now. As long as they do get it, even though it's so long afterwards, they're gonna be grateful, right? Don't get me wrong, you're still gonna have a hole to dig yourself out of and there's gonna be some bad blood there. But to give them the money when it doesn't look like they're gonna get it at all, they're still gonna be grateful because everybody's grateful to get some damn money, like we all are. There's some people that owe me money still. Like if they were to give it to me today, I would be grateful, you know, because it's owed to me. It's owed to them. So if the pit, by any chance over there, y'all watching Switzerland, pay the people, maybe you could still do tournaments. You could do a local something like that. You gotta do better. You got to give the people the money when they walk in the door. You got to give the people money when they walk in the door. Okay, if you don't win, give it back to me. But that's what, or put it on the shelf. Let people see that you got the money. Otherwise, we're not fucking with Switzerland like that when it comes to the pit. That's all I'm saying. So either way, long story longer, if they settle it by December, God bless. Because it doesn't look like they will. And a lot of people say that and they never do. But if you do the pit, like I said, God bless you. God bless these players, man. It's frustrating as hell. There it is. How y'all feeling? Let me know. There it is one more time, Butt Check family. It is HT, the most glorious day of the week. That one got intense. Anytime I have to talk about people owing money or sponsorships or something like that, doing a job and not receiving what was agreed upon, it hypes me up, man. I get my blood boiling, you know what I'm saying? Because I done been through it so many times and it is so frustrating. But anyway, like I said, God bless these players. So it is HT, so I'm about to bless y'all. So we had Sanjay right here tag me a couple of days ago saying HT, that is it. So I was like, okay, what did you tag me in? Let's scroll up, bam. Like I said, I'm finna bless y'all. We got some Viper. You know Viper's coming tomorrow. Did y'all know that? Viper is coming tomorrow, but she's coming today. Right here, bam, right here on the screen. This is hot. I don't know. Is it Atata? Two Atatas, I see. Listen, I'm saying too much, and I'm doing too much. I'm just excited right now because Viper's on the way, and this is hot. This is hot. Y'all welcome. Her link is down below, by the way. Tata. There it is one more time, family. Thank you for joining us, man. This one, this was a good one. I actually have another subject, but I'm running out of time. So if I don't have time to do 2 videos today, more than likely I'll do 2 tomorrow. So thank you guys for everything. As always, I don't know what it is, somehow, but some way, as long as you're not playing for the pit in Switzerland, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
We could have canceled, but we chose to deliver. You didn't deliver. What are we delivering? Empty promises? Stress? Bills? I'm about to deliver a damn kick in your ass. How about that? I could have said the same thing. Could have said, hey, I was going to cancel, but I chose to deliver a kick in your ass. Okay, well, maybe not that kick, but did you get my point?